Hello everybody, the day is October 23rd, 2024, and I am in Greeley, Colorado. Normally, I'd be in class at this point, but there is something special coming through here in Greeley that I decided to call in sick at my classes for today. And in case you haven't read the title, yes, the big boy is coming through. Classes are temporary, the big boy is forever. But there is one train to see first before the big boy. Here comes a Union Pacific Manifest train. It looks like it originated in either Kansas City or Denver, and is definitely headed north, likely to also turn west or east after it enters Wyoming. After getting off the bus, I would have stayed in the city of Greeley in general, if it weren't for the fact that the crossings in Evans, Colorado had steel bells, a dying breed on railroads across America. The lead locomotive was UP-5472, an AC-45C CTE or ES-44AC built in May of 2005. 6944 was originally UP-7555 before being renumbered, and then was rebuilt by Wabtec somewhere between 2022 and now, based on the fact that it has the 2022 paint scheme. UP-6557 was built in March of 1997 and was likely painted into the Wings logo sometime before 2022. It is, however, possible that 6557 will eventually be rebuilt into a C-44 ACM. Big boy, though, isn't coming for the next few hours, so let's head a bit down the line. I eventually settled for a spot on 42nd Street near Highway 85. While walking there, I also met a post office person who actually would constantly see 844 go through here during the 1960s and 1970s. So honestly, that was a really fun encounter. The tracks are empty, and so is the area around it. But in a few hours, it wouldn't be that way. Shortly after 12 noon, Big Boy came. But before I share you that, I need to tell you something right now. because I witnessed this before I even began taking video, and it's really angering me right now. Right before the big boy came, even mere seconds before the big boy passed through, there were people standing right next to the tracks, even on the tracks. I was genuinely screaming at people to get off the tracks, and I genuinely wanted to drop the F-bomb. People shouldn't even be doing this, even despite Union Pacific's instructions to stay 25 feet away from the tracks. People are still doing this, and this is causing issues because somebody getting hit by an excursion star has already happened twice in the past couple of years. The fact that nobody has been stupid enough to get killed by the big boy at this point is nothing short of miraculous at this point. Okay, maybe not that miraculous, but still. So please just stay off the tracks. I do not want to hear of any news of somebody getting killed by the big boy or any other excursion star. Please stay off the tracks. That aside, here's the big boy in all its glory. Several years from now, all the mechanical bells will be gone. So seeing a steam train pass by a mechanical bell-equipped crossing was something that I wanted to do, and now I achieved. We're not done here though. I took a lift back to Greeley, where I would head to the 10th Street crossing, where the big boy would be displayed. 4014 was originally built in November of 1941 at Alco's Schenectady Locomotive Works. It arrived just before America was attacked at Pearl Harbor, and after Pearl Harbor, America declared war on the Axis, necessitating the big boys to carry food, men, and supplies up and down the overland route. So, thanks, Japan, for making the big boys useful, I guess? The 4014 would make its last revenue run on July 21st, 1959, but wouldn't be officially retired until December 7th, 1961. It was donated to the Rail Giants Museum in Pomona, California, where it was displayed there until 2013, when it was picked for restoration by the Union Pacific and restored just in time for the 150th celebration of the driving of the Golden Spike at Promontory, Utah. Eventually, it would start to make even more excursions, and I would see the big boy in its full glory for the first time in November of 2019. It is currently 5 years later. Behind the big boy and its two ox tenders is Union Pacific 9625. Originally built for the Southern Pacific in October of 1994, it was renumbered to 9625 and repainted into Union Pacific colors. Eventually it would be part of Union Pacific's rebuild program and rebuilt into a C-44 ACM. Many other Dash 9s, AC4400 CWs, and AC6000 CWs have also been in this rebuild program too. But honestly, with the 2022 livery, the C44 ACMs just look so off, especially without the wings. Since the 4014 will be traveling back into Wyoming, it would have a Wyoming flag inserted on its side. I'd then make my way to the 8th Street crossing to get a better view of the big boy when it departed. And oh boy, it was a bit of a pain considering all these people. Greeley isn't even that heavily populated, yet it felt like I was trying to navigate the streets of like Tokyo or Seoul without the headache of trying to learn non-Romanized characters.
No, it was my fault. I zoomed
A little before 1, the whistle of the big boy was sounded, and I believe that it may have been a warning whistle indicating that the big boy was about to depart pretty soon.
They're especially they're a fear of
I know, I recorded that.
I think the departure time is 1 minute from now. God, This had better be a...
There are a couple spots over there.
Okay. Highball! Nearby radio chatter indicates that the 4014 is about to leave, so I prepared to take the video and stand well back. Guys must be pretty brave taking heaps of steam.
Sorry.
No problem. Tell her to cover her ears, because it's gonna be loud.
I see it. Here comes the train. I hit the. Oh, that's the ground that they're on. Is that what it is? What do you think, Claire?
Stand back, it's gonna be loud. Oh!
Thank you. Yeah.
Great job, Ed Dickens.
That guy, they said one of the guys is on the
The engineer.
344 ACM. Thank you!
Or we could just start walking this way, I guess.
A Union Pacific caboose brings up the rear of this train. That particular caboose style is the bay window caboose because cupola cabooses can often not be tall enough to reach behind really tall trains so that conductors could see what's going on. So these kinds of cabooses were made so that conductors on the rear of the train could see the train from either end and not have to worry about really tall structures obscuring their visibility.
No. Hey, come on. Let's go back. Does anyone
The big boy has left, but I'm not quite done here just yet. In the distance, a freight train was waiting for the event to finish up and the big boy to pass by, so that the freight train could continue to either Denver or Kansas City. I am not entirely sure where, but it definitely would continue southbound. And I wish there was like a foreign power unit or a fallen flag unit on that train. There wouldn't be one. Although all three of them are GEVOs, the first one, 5475, does have a GE style bell rather than a Graham White E-bell, which is more typical on most other GEVOs. Apart from the GEVOs that may have Echi-Rail E-bells. This train came from the overland route. With this, my brief little side trip to Greeley to see the big boy is complete. This was worth calling in sick and losing 20 points in horticulture.